Governing body, Swiss police arrested 6 top FIFA officials during an overnight raid today on charges of corruption. In all, up to 14 FIFA officials are expected to be named in an indictment when it is unsealed in a federal court in New York later today. The charges allege there has been widespread corruption throughout soccer's governing body over the past 20 years, involving bribes for bids for World Cups, marketing, and broadcast deals. And the charges are a result of a 3-year FBI investigation. Authorities won't release the names of the officials who were arrested last night until further notice.
Well, a former L.A. police officer suspected of murder in California has been found. Authorities have been searching for Henry Solis for 2 months, and they have found him in Mexico. He was wanted in the March death of Salome Rodriguez. Solis was arrested yesterday just across the border from El Paso and turned over to the FBI and U.S. Marshals. The FBI says he's wanted on murder charges and also charged with unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. He will be jailed in El Paso.
A Southwest Airlines flight had to make an emergency landing late last night at LAX over concerns that a fire had broken out in the cargo hold there. Passengers aboard Flight 737 from San Jose to San Diego were escorted off the plane after a heat sensor activated in the cargo hold. Los Angeles Fire Department inspected the aircraft on the ground to determine if there was actually a fire, but found no signs of one. Passengers were allowed back on the plane to collect their things.
And making your political news on this Wednesday morning, former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum will announce today whether he will be running for president in 2016. He plans to speak in his hometown of Butler, Pennsylvania. Santorum was the Republican runner-up to Mitt Romney back in 2012, but he's been placing low in the polls among the growing GOP field this time around. He says he plans to do well in Iowa and doesn't see being an underdog as a disadvantage.
Sticking with politics, Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign now has an online store. It was launched earlier this week. Supporters can pick up such things as a throw pillow that reads, quote, "A woman's place is in the White House." There's also a t-shirt printed to look like a Clinton signature pantsuit. But Clinton isn't the only candidate exchanging swag for support. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders' campaign appeals to liberals with a "Honk for a Political Revolution" bumper sticker. On the Republican side, you can buy a poster of Texas Senator Ted Cruz in front of a giant red, white, and blue fist. Meanwhile, Rand Paul supporters can get a birthday card featuring the Kentucky senator. A big one, apparently, too. Tim?
All right, thank you, Bill. Well, if you're traveling today, some